Today on What's Next Garage, we got ourselves a Pontiac G6. And underneath the car, and right there, I just don't understand this piece. It is in the way. It is 100% in the way. I would have to separate the motor and the transmission to swing this out of the way. So I'd have to take this transmission, loosen it from the motor, and swing it out to get that out. Okay, well, I've made the decision. I'm gonna cut that. I have my Sawzall, I have my safety glasses on, and I'm ready to go. So I'm gonna go right here. Oh my gosh, and there it comes. Now I just have to raise the motor up a little bit. Get all that stuff up there. Oh, look at how close we are. Oh my freaking God. That is Class A crap. If I would not have removed this, I would have had to split the motor. I would have had to split it to get the transmission to tip away. That's not gonna make one difference because the gusset is still in there. There's still a nice gusset. All we did was just cut that out of there. Well, this is the third time at trying to seal up this Pontiac G6 oil pan. They use it as a motor mount on the passenger side, and it's just horrible. So I'm gonna go all out, and I'm using Ultra Blue. I'm gonna lay in Ultra Blue. Then, because all that seals against the upper casting of the crank journal is this little bitty bit here. So I'm gonna fill this with RTV as well. I know those aren't leak paths, but I'm sealing them anyway. Third time's gonna be the charm. I didn't leak anywhere along these ends or on the back side where the flywheel is. It was all up front. But this is the side that motor mount bolts to. Okay, we're going in. We're going in. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a bead and I'm just gonna do this. This, if this doesn't work and this comes back again to leak, I'll let everybody else know, trust me. Yeah, I know, you shouldn't have to go through all this. I know, don't say it. I'm not, it didn't leak back here, but I'm gonna just do it. It's not getting a ton, as you can see, it's just a little. So that's it, I'm just gonna make sure I'm clean up top, and away we go. If it leaks again, then I'll be doing it for the fourth time. I'm getting really good at it. All right, Pontiac G6. I'm gonna let this sit 24 hours before I put oil in it though. I'm gonna let it cure. You can see the blue squeezed out all the way down the line. It's got a seal. It has to this time. What you're looking at is the oil pan to transaxle on a Pontiac G6 2010 GT. There used to be a Boss right here that came out, and I'll show you what goes there. This bracket goes up here, and we're gonna put it in place. This oil pan and the interface are meant to withstand so much torque because on the passenger side, they use it as a motor mount or attaching the motor mount too. This is the most ridiculous thing. So I removed that. You can see right here, I've removed that piece. Now, you're gonna say, oh my gosh, you've weakened the interface between the transaxle and the oil pan. And I'm gonna say, there's no way that that's been compromised. However, just to make my heart feel better, I made this that goes right here. So now, and you can see that I've elongated the holes so that there's movement, so that I don't tighten this one up until this one is tight. And as you can see now, I've added a level of support from the bell housing to the oil pan. So I'll snug this one until it's flush. Then I'll tighten this one tight, which will then pull this a little bit that way, and we're gonna be all good to go. This little piece here that I removed, that saves you about 4 hours of having to now go through, loosen the bell housing, split the bell housing off of the engine so that you could drop the stupid oil pan. You still have to lift the motor way up, but now it's still supported, everything's solid. Wow, that was barely up there. So there you have it. Saves me about 4 hours of time. Maybe others it'll save less. There are so many other ways to put that oil pan up there where it doesn't have any stress other than bolting it up onto the engine. It doesn't support the motor mount. It doesn't support the transaxle to the engine connection. That's the bell housing's job, which should always be bolted secure, not to the oil pan. It's just my opinion. This is the third time on this baby, and we'll see if we get it. All right, it's up there and running, and we'll just let it run for a little while, check for leaks. I think this time we might have got it, but I don't know. Only time will tell. All right, that's it.